Alright, it's Saturday morning and I gotta clean up. Workbench, floor. I gotta do a little grinding inside here. I may have to get the little man to do it where I got good penetration, a little bump down. I need to grind that a little bit so my arm will slip in all the way. And I need to do that at least twice, maybe 3 times. And I still need to drill those holes and tap them to keep the arms from coming out all the way. I don't guess that's real critical I do that immediately, but I do want to get cleaned up and put something on this lift, see if it'll pick it up. You know, I've been waiting to do that for a little while, long while. He's picking up his go-kart wheels and stashing them in a more appropriate location. And I'm getting ready to put something on my lift to see if it holds it up. We're tidying up to do that. And look what I see right here. I think my GMC has sprung a leak in the radiator. So, ain't but one thing to do, I guess. See if this lift will hold it up. We got her warming up a little bit out there. Listen to her. Don't she sound happy? I think I'm going to sell that truck. I'm not going to list it anywhere. I'm just going to sell it to the YouTube folks. Maybe if the lift don't break when I put it up on here, I'll do a little walk around of it. It's not going to be an $800 truck, so don't bother emailing me if you think you're going to pick it up for $800 and get this deal of the century. That ain't happening. If I can get enough money for me to feel good about selling it, that's what I'll do. If not, I'll keep it and drive it. Because you know why? I likes it. Yeah. Alright, I'm fixing to pick the truck up and I've run into problem number 2. As you square body fans know, the frame steps up in the back. And I don't have spacers for my lift arms, so I might have to make some. Let me dig around here and see what I got. I was thinking too, you know, you see this trick on Marketplace a lot. People will wash their vehicles so it looks shiny when they take the pictures. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to get the truck wet. That way it'll hide the imperfections in the paint. What do you think?
It's kind of cheating someone.
You think it'll fool them?
Yeah, but...
Not on this thing, I don't think.
Well...
Alright, I've been trying to just make a simple pick this truck up video all morning. But we've had to, what'd you call it?
Adapt, overcome, and something else.
Yeah, something else. We had to build these little spacers to put on the lift. So them little doodads fit in there. I'd reach down and pick it up, but you know it's hot. I just been welding it. So let me put that together and then we'll try to pick this truck up. You want to?
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
What are you squinting at me for?
That's the sun.
The sun is in your eyes.
Kind of in my eyes.
Alright, we're going to try to pick this thing up. I'm going to give it a once over just to make sure my arms are where they're supposed to be. And then we'll go from there. Somebody over there is anxious to pull the lever. Alright, let's see what happens, pal. Pick it up. Okay, now stop. Let me look. See what we see here. Alright, pick it up. Oh. That big creaking noise is the shackles going past the piece cut on the bed rail under there. It sounds awful, but it's not as bad as it sounds. It's okay, it's okay. Alright, keep going. Okay, stop. question. No. It's like the lift isn't lifting equally for some reason. Well, let's investigate that. Set her back down. Yeah, we're measuring about 14 inches on this side and 16 on the other. Right here. So that's peculiar. I'm going to have to do some thinking here. Alright, I've leveled the pads. I run the ones on that side down all the way and the ones on this side up all the way, and that leveled things out some more. But for some reason, when you start lifting, that side goes up 2-3 inches before this side does. So I need to figure on that a little bit, but I think we're good to try and pick it up. So go ahead, pal, let's see what happens. Alright, stop. Let it back down just a little bit so it hits the lock. Go ahead. Easy. We're testing here. Alright. I'm going to look things over and see what I see here. Alright, I'm going to watch closely. You pick it up a little more. A little more. Alright, stop. Let's, I'm going to look around some more here. It ain't fell off yet. Alright, I think right here is where you do the compensating. It's gotta be. I'll have to think about which way I need to turn it, or either turn it and see which way it works, but I think I'm going to invest in some jack stands that go pretty high before I do too much heavy duty stuff under there, because she's kind of wiggly. Anyways, I'm going to study on it. But it picked it up and my welds didn't break. And you all thought they were gonna. Never had that bumper up so high next to you, have you?
No.
When you know, our biggest wrench I got is 1 1/8, and that's like 1 1/4 or something like that. So, wouldn't you know it, I'm just gonna have to buy some more tools. Dang it! Dang it!
I would have thought you'd have had enough.
Well, up until this point, I didn't really need it. At least in my home shop. I've gotten by with an adjustable wrench. Anyways, I think this is going to be good. I might do a little more studying on things here, but I think it's going to be okay.